They're gonna have to wait though. Go ahead. RALSTON, RALSTON. Thanks. Damn, how this motherfucker park right there? Yeah. Take up all the parking. And he parked in like a really, oh, he's moving. Odd place. Till we get there, then you gotta go all off road. Or familiar with the I'm hoping. Last time I went this way. I think it was to both of these too. I think it was the exact same run. I got two. Where my pen go? It ain't working. I got two on the same day doing this the same one. But I know what to expect now, so hopefully it won't happen again. It's supposed to be like a joke, but at the same time, it's just like showing like these guys like they can do it the same way. It ain't like there's anything to it. But they got to get over that whole. I don't know if they got butterflies or what. They won't just go up and talk to them like them guys do in the like they do it. They just walk up and they just talk to them and they just sit there. That's all there is to it. And you just like they gotta do. They gotta act like a. See, there's being a lot of them, and that's all it is. You just gotta. That's a lot of them, and give them like some real creative ideas how they can just walk up and ask. You know, we're flattering ways they can just walk up and ask a woman for her phone number. That didn't make no sense.
No, I ain't listening to nothing. It was called
Retarded,
Monday,
looking
so
good.
I'll listen to it.
Probably 21, 23?
23, you said?
21, 23. Like this. I never stop calling them losers. They don't need me. Reason for something about somebody. Like the weird ass reasons, like they supposed to be able to use me or something. Like you don't need that. You don't need that. I mean, you can't have that like that. It just make no damn sense. You still need to do shit like everybody else. That was a fucking drug. Don't worry, like them women are racist and people doing that. Yeah, some type of racial profiling. Like they gotta quit with this oh he black shit. These are frozen in dairy. and dirty. Forget by the time I get there, but let's see how many crates this shit is. It's 12 and 9. It's 21. She done begged me to fucking nut before she did. Like, we just playing games and shit. And like, yeah, we worried about her too. Like, she might have been, you know, hating on you. How the fuck she gonna sit there and then act like she wanted to continue after? Then try to tell me that's what I get for before she wanted me to. Oh, bitch, you sitting there begging me to go. You sitting there playing games, asking like you wanted me to continue after you begged me to go, and then act like you thought it was what I wanted. And then also was talking about that's what you get. I'm ready not to call you ever again. I don't play around, especially with this damn surveillance. There's a lot of people hating. That they gotta do everything like ordinary. You know, like everybody else does ordinarily. They don't get to show up and they don't get to show up and use me. They'll rather, you know, like, it's a difference, you know, they'll rather use me. 310-445. You do everything like everybody does ordinary, and like I'm sitting there like watching these videos and I'm like, yeah, maybe this will help. Like how easy it is to do this shit ordinarily, but like women are not gonna come up and throw themselves at you. You're not gonna sit there and act like they're attracted to you if you ain't the most attractive guy. You're gonna have to talk to them. You're not gonna act like they're interested in you. You're not gonna sit there and be like, yo, like he did last night. This guy, you know, he didn't get you off, or he didn't get you off. Why don't you, you know, act like, you know, I'm him or whatever? And motherfucker, you just need to go out and talk to him like ordinary, you fucking weirdo. She gonna still act like you an old man, and you still aren't doing the shit better than I am. You still ain't famous, you still not averagely attractive, you're elderly, and you act like you're crazy too. You know, crazy is unattractive. Not averagely attractive, you're not famous, you're elderly, and you act like you're crazy. Instead of just talking to people like ordinary, you sitting there stalking people. I like this truck, this part. All in front of the things I can see. And that's just the way shit works. You gotta do shit for yourself. You can't be like, yo, this man, he got that, and it's unfair, it's wrong. And then instead of giving us what we want, they call us losers for acting like we need something from him that we can't have from him because he's the only one to have it. You're acting like a loser. You need to stop coming to me for it and go do it like everybody else does it. You can't come to me if you can't do it like everybody else. And then you keep coming to me, giving me a hard time because you can't come to me like you couldn't come to everybody else and got to do it like everybody else does it without anybody else. You sound like a fucking loser because it ain't possible to do it that way. And you still giving me a hard time like I'm just going to up, or is this going to up and happen for you? Like this weird ass dude yelling out someone I walk in there. It's not going to happen that way. You got to do it like everybody else, and that's not how they do it. I was showing you how everybody else does it. They just go up and they talk to them. You feel like you need a gimmick. They was giving you gimmicks. But that whole like, yo, this guy's famous and I could do something better than him or whatever else, that ain't a fucking gimmick. You got to do it like everybody else, and that's not what they do. They don't sit there and whine that this famous guy, this absolutely attractive guy, or this guy that's good in bed or whatever the fuck you thinking ain't so fuck with me. That's not how that shit works. You gotta talk to him like everybody else does ordinarily, and it's not because of what's going on with the next guy. You're acting like a loser. You can't get shit that way, and you sit there whining about it. You don't get shit by being no fucking heckler. You don't get shit by being no fucking loser. You gotta do it like everybody else does, ordinarily. You don't act like a loser about it. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I can't find my damn trailer. Where I go, there's a truck parked in front of the trailer. You can't see beyond. Some weird retarded guy begging from me. 445. Green light. No, you can't act like a loser and get shit. That's why it's called being a loser. It's not possible like that. You gotta do it like everybody else. Or it's never gonna happen. You're just gonna be a loser. It doesn't get done unless you do it like everybody else does it. Like you do it like the only way that is possible. It's not possible to give somebody who has it a hard time. Doing that shit. They're not about to get shit out of the ordinary though. They're gonna have to do the shit like everybody else does it. And instead of them giving me a hard time, like they need me for it, like what kind of loser does that shit? That's not a possible way to do it, so they're trying to do it in a way that's not possible, where you're giving somebody else a hard time like you need them to do it or something like that. You should be a loser. You have to get up and do it yourself. You're not gonna act like I think like everybody else does ordinarily is gonna make a difference. right, cause I did it right. This is nonsense. You're not making sense. Like always. Oh my whatever. Thanks. It's up to them. I was trying to like tell them like, yeah, how it is or what reality is, but they honestly lost touch. I want to see them embarrassing themselves, and I damn sure don't want to see them harassing me over complete nonsense. You know you got to do that shit for yourself.